I love driving at the ring, but this was a horror movie. You can practice as much as you want, but it just does not capture the feeling of trying to drive this track at night with a lot of traffic around in the slowest car in the series. In my humble opinion, it is the hardest race in the world, hands down. Bathurst is probably pretty close, Isle of Man's probably pretty close, but I think it goes to N24. I participated in last weekend's endurance race with a whole slew of other drivers. I'll post some of their either their Twitch or their YouTube in the description below. We had a really good time. It was a lot more fun than the other endurance races I've done. I think that's mostly up to the people that I did it with. It was a really good crew. Everybody stayed really positive. Of course, we had people make mistakes, myself included, but nobody was like flipping out or yelling. Everything was really chill the whole time. And we finished pretty well. P4 in our class, and I think 20th overall out of 47 cars. We had two really unfortunate disconnect issues where our driver in the car at the time got dropped from the service. It actually hit a bunch of people in the server at the same time. Nothing we really could have done about it. It might have cost us P3 though. Looking at how many laps we were down, I think we could have had a podium if we hadn't had those connection issues. But if that's the biggest complaint that I'm coming away with from a 24-hour race at the ring, that means the weekend was a resounding success. Endurance racing has so far been the most fun aspect of iRacing for me. Not that I don't enjoy the week-to-week races. It's just these feel a lot more important because they're yearly events and they focus a lot more on the team aspect, which you don't usually get in your regular races unless you're doing like those 3-hour enduros on the weekends, which has really led me to want to sort of build a pseudo-official kind of sort of endurance team. Nothing like really intense. I don't want to go down the esports road, but I would like to get a regular stable of people who are reliably into doing all the special event enduros that iRacing runs. That idea is pretty fresh though. It might go somewhere. I'll post more details later if I decide to carry it through. But just to reiterate, if you're not doing the team races for the big endurance events, you're really missing out. It's a lot of fun, and it definitely makes you a better driver. You really have to be on top of your game to be successful in those. The next big enduro is the 6 hours at Watkins Glen in June. I'm planning on driving the C8R in GTLM. If anybody is up for it, hit me up. Outside of that, because we have sort of a big gap to the next endurance race, it's going to be kind of business as usual for the next month or so. I am keeping a close eye on that new DD wheel that Fanatec has announced. If I manage to get one early, I might actually do a little bit of a product review for you guys, but until then, see you on the track.